Um, this is me, Dodi with Dodi's page. I'm like absent-minded or something. Um, mermaids. I love mermaids. I am going to be talking about mermaids. And I just found out that some awesome stuff just past couple hours. Um, let me see here. Okay, I mean, I got, I just got some news about some mermaids. I don't know if you guys, I used to think that mermaids were like unicorns, Pegasus, fairies, leprechauns, um, you know, I used to all think that was like not real. I'm finding out they're all real. Just about a month ago, some uh, leprechauns, I don't remember his name, but he was talking. And let me see. I don't know if you know, uh, what's his name? Thor. Uh, um, hi, James. First, um, Thor. Uh, I think I told you guys I thought he was a comic book hero or something. He's a real living being, Thor, and he lives in a different uh, world. Yeah, Venus. And there's Boom Boom Barry. Hi Barry. The train mermaids to hang and first drive on. Oh, you're working hard, Barry. I'm sorry. The leprechaun owes me money. Well, it was like a couple of days ago. You might have missed the rainbow because it was supposed to be like a pot of gold. I guess you fell off the rainbow when it was crossing over. So that's on you. No? But okay, you guys want to hear? I'm going to make a video on this, um, on mermaids. I just found out how they live and like compared to what we live, I mean, they really do exist. I mean, I'm going to read some stuff out now in a little bit, so bear with my reading because yeah, I'm not that good on reading. So, oh my goodness, uh, this just keeps getting like better and better every day. It totally surprises me, like something that I never expected. I'll tell you right quick. When I used to live in Huntington Beach, I used to go to the beach, and I took my mom one time. She went with me, and she stayed for a few days, and I took her to the beach. And on the pier, you can watch the surfers, right? And those surfers are awesome. And one of the first things she told me was she says, "Where's the mermaids?" And I kind of laughed. I told her, "Mom, there's no mermaids, you know." But like I said, I thought that was like well, I guess I need that light. I thought it was just like something made up, like Santa Claus or something. But no. there really are mermaids. There really are leprechauns. There really are um, unicorns. I know that one touched my heart. His name is Jake. And like, yeah, I haven't, no fairies have come talk to me. I don't think so. No. And it's, you might think I'm going crazy or something, but I'm not. This is like I said, the unicorn, right? I'm listening to this song, and the song is by uh, Lorena McKinnick. Yeah, Lorena McKinnick. Yeah. And that song is a beautiful song. And the song that I was listening to, and I'm trying to learn and everything because I'm trying to clear my clarify my voice and everything. Well, that song is it's Night Ride of the Caucasus, and it's about riding at night, and it's like real theatrical and everything. And in that video, because it's a CD video, she Lorena McKinnick, she's a singer, she's a beautiful singer. She was or in the video she was singing, but they showed like two unicorns. As soon as I saw those unicorns, they're beautiful white unicorns. They're jumping over a log. I mean, my heart just boom! It just started. It just like my tears came out and everything. They just like made me feel like I wanted to go home. But yeah, I mean, my hands even tingle and everything. Okay, let me tell you about mermaids. I'm going to tell you just a little bit about them because this is going to take a long time, but I'll just tell you a little bit. Okay, and okay, let me see. Um, Awakening Starseed and Humans. I'm a Starseed, by the way. Okay. The time of personal meeting is approaching, and we would like to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit more about us. See, they're going to come and meet me. This is like just one of them. Just like people on Earth, they are many different Syrian races. That's what they are. They're Syrian with very different appearances and cultures, mentalities, attitudes, behavior patterns, kind of like Barry, right? Yeah. He has a behavior pattern. It's kind of like lattice, like when you put like underneath a trailer. It's a pattern. I'm just kidding. Anyway, see, where was I? Different appearance and culture, mentalities, attitudes, and behavior patterns. And con- convention today, we are talking mainly about the inhabitants of Cirrus B. It is true. Uh, hold on. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to sneeze. Okay. I lost my spot. Okay. And conventions. Today we are talking mainly about the inhabitants of Cirrus B. Not Sirius, but Cirrus. Sirus B. Cirrus B. It is true we on Sirius, Sirius, Sirius B, are mainly aquatic, like aquatic, yeah, aquatic beings. That means they are like like very much in water, right? Aqua, right? They're aquatic. They're aquatic beings, and there are many Amishes. I can't say that word. I don't know what even it means. Who chose the bodies of dolphins and whales to incarnate on Terra. That's a different planet. Okay. At earlier times, the so-called mermaids and mermen also trace back to Syrian roots, but at a later time we have also SEO evolved humanoid bodies. One of the most famous representative of our species is the Egyptian sun King Anan. King Anan. I don't know who King Anan. I don't know nothing about Egyptian. You know, I'm not Egyptian at this moment in time. I'm a truck driver, and I'm amazed by all this information I'm getting. Um, okay, let me read it. Terry and their children, our home planet has large warm oceans. Okay, not Terry, Terra. They call it Terry or Terra because earlier, it says Terra. Now they call it Terry. Okay, we'll just call it Terry. I like Terry. Terry and their children, our home planet has large warm oceans. There is no cold water. Can you imagine that? Nice. The landmass hosts some. Let me roll this up. Another truck pulls up next to me. The landmass hosts some vast sandy desert lush floor and almost exclusively confined to near the sea. Nevertheless, in land, there are a few extensive lake plates with equal rich plant growth. They are like green islands surrounded by sand all over. There is more life on in the oceans than on the mainland. I'm going to stop right there. So, like I said, see the mermaids. It's a planet mostly of water. They have a little bit of islands, and it's like amazing. It's like this. I don't know about you guys, but hearing stuff like this before I started learning everything about our souls, about the universe, about Earth, about life, and everything. All of this now, like mermaids, they make total sense. And I'll tell you why. And I'll tell you why I want to tell you guys to like clean up your act and stuff, which I made a video the other day. I was not in a good mood, so I just took it down. But anyway, it's like we need to start cleaning up our act. Okay, the way this species, mermaids and mermen, live, picture it like this, because they live in the water, warm water. Well, we live in a warm climate, right? it okay, the temperature drops a little, temperature goes up a little bit. That's how, that's how it goes. Sometimes you get snow, like I almost got snowed in Denver, in the Rocky Mountains. Okay. And then sometimes it just gets hot. You just take off all your clothes. But that's just the climate, right? We live in this planet. My hands are tingling again. We live in this planet that is made for humans to live. We couldn't survive on the moon. We couldn't survive on Mars. We couldn't survive in Venus like Thor does because he's in a different dimension. Well, okay, this here, the mermaids, they're like, okay, we're in, it's going, goes back to the third dimension. We live in this murky water, the third dimension. That's what it is. It's kind of like murky water. We need to get up to the fifth dimension so we can see clearly and start living. Now, okay, these uh, Syrians, which are, that's the name of their species, Syrians, so called mermaids. We call them mermaids. Can you imagine that? They have, they live, because, okay, oh, 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 got an itch in my eye. They live, let me see. Jeez, I saw it. Now okay, now I gotta adjust my glasses there. Um, Pleasantly warm temperatures. Uh, uh yeah, nice, nice. Kind of like Huntington Beach. Um, Prefer to live in large communities. You would call them family groups and feel mostly comfortable in close proximity of each other, both physically and emotionally. It is more important for us than for many other races, e.g., I don't know what e.g. is. Oh, the the Pleiadians, that's a different. Those are the Pleiadians. They're like they look like humans. They look just like humans, except they're tall and thin. They can even like reach up to even 12 feet tall. I don't know how short they can go, but I'm sure the kids are small too, but they can, but they're really tall and thin. And, but the Pleiadians are extremely intelligent. They're the ones with like the spaceships and stuff, and they're like 1,000 times more advanced in technology than we are. They're helping us. Okay, um, the Pleiadians who desire more privacy to feel a sense of belonging and security in loving connection with the beings and nature of our environment, which is not to say that we don't have personal retreats. We just use them more often than others and don't, we use them less often than others and need them for living, don't need them when living in harmonious because we maintain close telepathic connections. We are open books to our beloved ones and do not hide anything. This is right. This way of living together promotes great um, viciousness, like victorious, and exquisite sense of harmony. Okay. We are team workers and do not believe in self appointed authorities. as each team member has unique skills and a right to say in all matters depending on the task at hand of the leader of a mission. Okay, so see right there, that's a different type of society. Well, it's kind of like the whales, and because they have whales there and they have dolphins, and see the dolphins and the whales, they don't live like us. They live the way they live. So why is that so hard to imagine, right? That there's another planet that mermaids and mermen live there too, right? And obviously the temperature of water, well, they say it's always nice, warm temperatures. I don't know the whales, how cold the water gets in Alaska up there in the northern Pacific. I don't know the temperatures. That I don't know. I don't know a lot about whales in on our planet, but I love whales and I love dolphins. And it's like really, 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 really so really, really interesting. So why, like, okay, I believe this. I wholeheartedly believe this. They're going to be coming and visiting me. I'm a warrior of light. You guys can be a warrior of light too, but you really have to surrender yourself and put your ego on your left shoulder and tell him to shut up or her to shut up, right? Like, because the ego is what gets you in trouble. The ego is, everybody has an ego. Everybody. Um, even, even, yeah, dogs and cats have egos because you'll see some dogs, they're like, well, I'm the big dog around here, I control everything. That's an ego, right? And like get the little chihuahuas, their ego is bigger than their bodies because, like, I'm little, I'm still gonna kick your butt. But if anything, I'll bite your ankle off. But um, see, you got to put your ego away, and that's what this civilization that we live in here, it has ego in every corner of the street, every corner of, everywhere. Ego, ego. Everybody has an ego here, and that's not good. See, like they they say they live in harmony. We are team workers and don't believe in self authorities. Politics, look who's like I said, or I said it in my other video. You don't know if there's um, the political parties in the United States. There's uh, Democrats and Republicans. They both have egos, right? Whether you like one or the other, to me, it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter because I know I'm going to be fine. I don't know about you guys. You guys might say, "Oh, well, the gas prices are too high," or "I can't afford. I'm not making no money and stuff." Well, you know what? If you surrender yourself, put your ego on your shoulder, sometimes knock the little dude off and tell him to shut up and just listen. My nose itches. Excuse me. I don't want to sneeze again. And that's what will make you open your eyes. And that's what I've done. I put my ego away, but it keeps coming back up and saying, hey, you know, you're going to let someone talk to you like that? Or something like that, right? And I tell them, shut up. Yes, it doesn't matter. You know, maybe they're having a bad day or something. Whatever. Right? And I'll talk to my ego, tell them, shut up. But anyway, that's between me and my ego. So yeah, me and my ego are constantly at it, and he's trying to ruin things for me and trying to say, oh well, you're a wimp, you're a sissy, you're a coward, you're a you know, and that's what the ego will do. The ego will try to do everything, use every word, and it comes in, knows how to work in your mind, and the ego will say like, yeah, I'm going to get you, and I'm going to make you feel bad for that guy just, uh, bumping you as you were walking in the door or something, and didn't even say sorry. And I'm going to, so the ego will try to make you cause a fight or something. Gotta watch that ego. They don't have no, I can see they don't have an ego. Maybe they do. I doubt it. Um, and see, myself, I'm a truck driver. I'm not a team player. I'd rather just be alone and do it alone. Leave me alone. Don't bother me. I don't want to hear your ego trying to tell me what to do and stuff. See, it's not that I have an ego. It's I don't want to deal with someone else's ego. And I have an ego too. But okay. But anyway, this is one of the things that I mean, it is like so. I'm gonna make the whole video on this. I only have I mean, I've lost my spot. I can if I bring something up, I'll have to start all over. And I only have a few more minutes. So these okay, I'll tell you right quick. They're they this is back in the beginning here. They're um mermaids, and they're from um the planet Sirius. Kind of like Sirius, you know, you gotta pay for it to listen to music and stuff. Sirius, except this is a real planet. This is the real thing. Where's planet Sirius? Well, I don't see it in the, in the what do you call it, in space, and they don't talk about. NASA doesn't talk about it. NASA has a lot to learn, if you ask me. But they're mainly um, very aquatic. I said it right. They're aquatic. That's what they are. Yeah, if you got fins, you got to live in the water. And yeah, I guess you could come out and, just lay on the beach or something like mermaids do and then go back in the water because you could live in the water. Um, oh, okay, wait. It's not on planet Earth. They, they're on planet Terra or Terry. It has them both, Terra and Terry. And, but they come from the so-called mermaids and mermen also trace back to Syrian roots. But at the later time, the SEO evolved humanoid bodies, one of the most famous, okay, that Egyptian one. Anyway, this is very interesting. You're gonna see a video here pretty soon, and it's going to be about mermaids. Um, I love mermaids. I mean, I used to sit at the beach in Huntington Beach, and not that I pretended to be a mermaid, but I used to, because I used to look at the dolphins and stuff. I was afraid to get in the water because there's a lot of stingrays, and I used to see a lot of surfers get stung by the stingrays. So I stopped playing in the water. But you know, the mermaids, they've always been somehow connected to me. Not to mention, not to mention, it says here, because I was reading it earlier, it says that they live with, they got families, right? And they raise their families, okay, like my kids, right? Uh, your kids would come, I would treat your kids like my kids. Right? It'd be the same amount of love. And that's unconditional love. That's what this planet Earth, needs is to learn is unconditional love. That's what I'm trying to convey. I got my light on, and I'm a warrior of light. I'm trying to tell everybody, put your ego away, start loving everybody. Because we are changing we're getting out of the murkiness of this third dimension. We are going into a fifth dimension. And yeah, there's just so much I want to talk about on this, about mermaids and stuff. Because, okay, I was driving, right? And then this came on. And I didn't catch the first part, but they're talking about this little like islands, and the mermaids, they don't have, um they got nothing to do with steel or concrete. There's no steel or concrete or sharp edges like knives and stuff. They don't need that. They don't need concrete, and they don't need steel. I personally, I'm a truck driver. I like chrome, right? Stainless steel, better. Um, Aluminum, yeah, it dulls up and you gotta polish it. And I gotta polish my wheels and tanks, but I like steel. But I'm a human. I live in a different civilization. But this is one thing I must and I have to tell you guys, okay? Each one of you guys that listen to this, um, you know, I've said it a bunch of times. I love you guys. And sure, okay, I'm reaching out to the internet, going to wherever, and somebody's going to say, yeah, right, you love me. Well, yeah, you know why? Because I like to love and I like to spread my love to everybody. And that's unconditional love. Whether you like me or hate me, or you're bored with me, or can't understand me, or don't like blondes, or think I'm stupid, or think I'm mean, or, have want to say something bad about me, that doesn't matter because I'm still going to love you anyway. My love is more than the hate that I get, right? My love is up here. The hate is down here. Like, you can't reach me with your hate because I got too much love. It's just going to rain down on you. And I'm just going to keep on going, right? And you're going to be like, I hate you, I hate you. And I love you, I love you, right? See? So that's, I used to be down here like, yeah, F you too. Like, but now I'm up here now. So But you guys got to clean up your habits. Stop drinking. Start eating right. Don't smoke. Don't swear. Don't be rude. Road rage. Let that go. Put your ego. Slap that little dude and tell him to shut up, right? Because he's gonna get you in trouble. Um, there's so many things that you guys can do to make yourself better. Okay, here's the thing I want to leave you guys with. Now, in the morning when you wake up, you have your coffee, or you take a shower, or you know, you kiss your loved ones, your family, your kids, or your wife or husband, or your dog, or whatever. You tell them I love you, and you go off to work. If you're a truck driver like me, well, me and Abigail are together all day long. So I'll tell that to the lady behind the counter at the truck stop. You know, I'll tell her I love you or something like that. I'm just kidding. But no, anyway, um, seriously though, you just spread your love, okay? It starts with you. It needs to start. If we all have bad habits, we got to start getting rid of the bad habits. We have to, because if you knew what was coming, you would throw away those cigarettes forever. You would throw away that bottle of scotch, or that little fifth of JD or whatever whiskey. You would just throw that away, because you wouldn't want that stuff if you really knew what was coming. So I'm trying to tell you guys, start with yourself. Start loving yourself. By you love yourself, you start to love everybody. I'll leave you with that. And you guys can be like, you did something, you spread love through the world, okay? In your uh, environment, wherever you go, whether you go up like Barry, Cherry Harry Canary, climbs up a tree and gets coconuts and brings them down, and because he's a groundskeeper or something, and and then like anonymous trucker, who knows what kind of trucker he is? Sorry, who knows what, he's anonymous. I don't know. Anyway, um, no, that's James. I love James. Anyway, he gets in his Monte Carlo that uh, it's a plastic Monte Carlo. It don't have the motor. He bought like a plastic one, kind of like those ones you can get in, like the little, well, like when you're like a little toddler or something, and you got a little electric car, right? He has a little Monte Carlo. I'm just kidding. I love you, James. Anyway, yeah, I love Monte Carlos. I'm always joking with you guys. You guys spread your love, okay? And see you later. Mermaids, mermaids. You're gonna start hearing some mermaids and leprechauns. I don't know. Whenever they come to me, I get like, whoa. But anyway, we'll see. They said they're coming to me. I, we'll see you later. Bye bye.